In the days where digital is becoming more used as time passes, I still have these game discs from culminating from years of having them right here. Yeah. So today I'm going to be showing off my CDs, DVDs, and cartridges collection right here. It's like this right here. It consists of 14. I actually had others before, but I don't know where they are. I may have lost them, but I'll mention them. And this, by the way, is my sample brush right here. I just placed it for backdrop purposes for myself. This one right here. Alright, now starting this out, I'm going to pull out this is a CD of PlayStation 1 game right here. This is SpongeBob SquarePants Super Sponge. It's placed when I got this. It was in a generic case right here. It wasn't the PlayStation 1, and it's kind of awkward to open this. Okay, there we go. So this guy's kind of shiny almost. And I also noticed when I got this, I think this case is like broken, which is like there's like tape right here. That's strange. Alright, now another I have another PlayStation 1 game right here. This is Sydney 2000. This is in a proper case right here. You have the backside right there. So I played a little bit of that SpongeBob game and a little bit of this game, and I cannot understand this game, honestly. I like that these discs are shiny. The CDs. We have the manual that's also the cover of the game, but I don't want to take that out because it takes time to just put it back. Yeah. Alright, so that's basically all the CDs that I own. Now it's time for the DVDs. So starting us out, we have the first game, LittleBigPlanet. My favorite game ever, honestly. Now as you may notice, the cover is a bit weird. It's like cut weird. That's because like most of these half of these like disc covers oh my goodness, containers had posters before, but they got lost and it just printed out a new cover, and that's what happened here. So that's back. I also don't have most of the manuals for these anymore. So yeah, there's the game right here. I used to like look at this cover a lot. This cover as a kid when I was really young. I used to think that the level badges they remind me of that cereal. What was it? The Honey Bunch of Oats, like the Earth for some reason. Yeah, so that's LittleBigPlanet 1. The first game, a masterpiece. Honestly, 10 out of 10. And now we have the more praised LittleBigPlanet 2 right here. And I remember, now first of all, this is a second copy of the game actually. Again, whatever copy of the first one of LittleBigPlanet 2 I got from like 2017 was like any of these that have different covers than this now. Yeah. So I got this game for 2017. Like after a day of school, my mom got it. I didn't expect it, but I was so excited to get it. And I remember during the downloading process on my PlayStation 3, I accidentally pressed cancel, and I was like, no! And I had to like do it again. Yeah, so for a long time, for a little while, I thought that I lost my copy of LittleBigPlanet 2, so I got this one. But it turns out I did not. Yeah, so this is a new one I got, and it's an actual cover that came with this. It even has the manual and everything. There's no disc right here because I actually placed that disc into my PlayStation 3. It's in it right now. So yeah, there's the manual. I remember the manual of the first game, but I don't have that anymore. I actually made a video on the LittleBigPlanet games I had and another Side Blade plush. So yeah, there's that. There's Da Vinci. I also like this game. I remember playing it a lot with the random players and the diving feature in that game. Those were good times. Back when the official servers were actually active. Okay. Now for the third LittleBigPlanet game. That is the first LittleBigPlanet game that I played back in 2016, actually. The first full game, that is. Now this one, people... This is the most neglected game, honestly. The most neglected LittleBigPlanet game because it was rushed during development, which led to a lot of glitches and profile corruptions, and people did not like it. I mean, it's still a good game in its own right. I mean, it introduces a lot of new features like the Creamboat stuff that I really like, but I don't know, it just didn't really land in what LittleBigPlanet fans wanted. Yeah, so this is the PlayStation 3 copy. And this is not the first one I got. I had another one before where I don't remember if there was a case for it, but I never did this. I lost it back in 2018, I suppose. Yeah, it was lost for another long time. And this year I got another copy of the PlayStation 3 LittleBigPlanet. Oh my goodness, my voice is so weird. And this is from eBay, I think. There's a random hole right there for some reason. Yeah, so it looks like this game. It works. Alright, now diverting to the only PlayStation 2 game that I physically own is We Love Katamari Damacy. As you can see here, it says Greatest Hits. What's funny about this game is that I've been in the PlayStation 4, the Reroll one, and I've also been in one of those PCXX2 emulators, and another PS2 emulator on mobile. I did a whole live stream with that. I must have beaten this game like 3 times, so I never finished this game on the physical PlayStation 2 copy that I have here. Maybe I will at one point. So yeah, here's the cover. Pretty cute. You have all this stuff. And there's the manual right here. There's the disc. I honestly like that with the first 2 PlayStations. You didn't have to worry about actually installing the game. You could just read the disc and just load it. That was pretty cool. I guess those were just simpler back then than post PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. I think most of this manual is a different language. But okay, this part is English. Okay, yeah, this is a different language right here. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, so this game is pretty good. But I don't know if it's my favorite. I don't know. I think it might be the best game, but I mean, this isn't the one that I grew up with for many years, though. I only played it like 2 years ago for the first time. Alright. Now this one. This is not another LittleBigPlanet 3. I actually swapped. I removed the cover of this from this one and swapped it with a fake GTA 6 cover for a joke video I made a few months back. Yeah. What this actually was is an American Tail DVD set, like the first 2 movies and the File Girls first one. Was upside down. yeah, again, half of these disc covers are gone now, so I had to like replace them. So yeah, there's the first movie, my favorite movie, honestly. Oh, that's yeah. This was a gift from a decade ago, I suppose, really long time ago. So there's the first movie, and then right here we have the second movie, Hello Goes West. I remember seeing this one in school with the same person that gave me this set, so that's cool. I've never seen a bit of Fievel's American Tales the show on school also. I saw one episode of that. I kind of miss the American Tail movies, honestly. Despite like the allegories it has, I don't know. Okay. That was not supposed to happen. I apologize. Now this one, I have no idea what this might have been before I put this like fake LittleBigPlanet 4 cover made with paper. Includes exclusive, whatever that says, Susan level kit. I don't know. There's nothing in the back. I'm not sure what this might have been, like the case before, or what it was. Yeah. So what's actually inside of here is two games. We have my first copy of Katamari Forever. That's also the first Katamari Dynasty game that I played from years ago. And then this is my first. This is my first copy of LittleBigPlanet 2, right here. I just put it right here. Okay. Now this one, the joke one. Now this is actually LittleBigPlanet 3, but I swapped the covers of that American Tail one and this one. So yeah, we have LittleBigPlanet 3. This might be my secondary copy of LittleBigPlanet 3 on the PlayStation 4. Because I had a PS4 before, and that one broke, and the LittleBigPlanet 3 disc was stuck in there, so I got this one instead. I think that's the case. Yeah. Honestly, I have 4 copies of LittleBigPlanet 3, honestly, and that's insane. Alright, now we have LittleBigPlanet Cartridge right here. I beat this game once. I don't know if I will. Now that I think about it, I'll probably play it again. Maybe make some videos on it, because I never made videos on LittleBigPlanet Cartridge. Yeah. So here's the game. Again, it's like a printed cover of mine, because it's lost again. Yeah. I thought it was cool that you could make your own racing levels, and I attempted to do some. So there's the disc. I honestly thought this was lost for a while, but it's here now. Here it is. We have 4 left now. Alright, so I have 2 copies of Katamari Forever. Like the one in that black case and this one. This is my secondary one, actually. I suppose. Yeah, here it is. Forever. Yeah, so I think this is my favorite game because it was the first Katamari Dynasty game that I played and grew up with. Yeah. Like the game is honestly like a compilation style of all the other Katamari Damacy games from before, excluding me and my Katamari. Yeah. Alright, now it's time for the only Sonic game that I physically own. Sonic Unleashed. I got this for Christmas of 2018. I never beat the game, but again, if I want to, I could go back to this game, try to finish it, maybe probably make videos, I don't know. Again, another printed cover. You'll understand by this point. There's disc. I really like the L windmill level with that music, like do 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 do. It's just, it's such a vibe. Yeah. Now it's time for the only Nintendo game right here, the Animal Crossing New Horizons. I got this 4 years ago, almost. There's no cartridge right here because it's actually in my Nintendo Switch. Actually, right now, in fact, I probably pull it out. It's just in a random pile. Right here. Yeah, here it is. Right there. And by the way, this wasn't purple and green before. It was a regular blue and red, I think. But it kept drifting because this was one of the earlier models where there was a drift problem. And so my sister replaced these two. Oh my goodness. Alright, now for the last one right here is Minecraft PlayStation 3 Edition. I got this game 2017. I did a lot of stuff in this game. It was great times. I remember playing the multiplayer, the minigame section a lot back in 2020, like during the quarantine era. That was such a vibe, I guess. I should honestly show off the worlds that I made in PlayStation 3 Minecraft once in a while. I don't know. Again, another printed cover because the original is lost. To be quite honest, the cover of the game and also from the XMB menu of the PlayStation 3, honestly, it looks like the plastic texture pack. That's kind of coincidental, honestly. There isn't much detail, so it kind of makes it look like the plastic texture pack almost. And there's the disc. So that's really all of the games right here that I have right here. There are more that I had before, like I wanted to like include my Dreams game for my PlayStation 4 Dreams game, but I couldn't find it somewhere, so I just mentioned you. Now for the other ones that I had before but lost, there's the two other Nintendo games, like the Toy Story 3 one, and there was the Disney Pixar movie one. Uh, I guess there's some honorable mentions now as I fondle this sack boy right here. Uh, there was also the Nintendo DS version of Super Mario 64. That was actually my first Mario game that I played. And honestly, really, Super Mario 64 is really the only Mario game that I played. Yeah. And I'll just tell you this right now. Back then, my family got this like Nintendo DS cartridge that included every single game from the console in one cartridge. I'm not joking. I remember playing the up game of that before I got my own copy of that game, and um, my sister said that they got it from one of those like scrappy businesses in downtown LA that just comes and goes a lot. And yeah, I don't have that disc anymore. I mean cartridge anymore because it's lost now. I remember how it looked like. It was like white colored, and like the case of it and the sticker panel part of it, like the cover was like golden. It was like a golden Mario doing his Yahoo jump pose. Wahoo, I don't know. Yeah. And another honorable mention is I don't know, honestly. Yeah, I don't remember what I was going to say about something else, honestly. Yeah. Well, so that was my CDs, DVDs, and cartridge collection. And honestly, I think physical copy games and movies are more efficient than digital games and in places because when you buy a disc, you actually own it now. There's no subscription or premium stuff they have to that are behind all of it. Like with a digital copy game is like tied to your account, which is dependent on servers of like the service that you got it from. And once that closes down at one point, you don't have it anymore. But with a disc like this, you already own the entire game. No premiums or subscriptions to worry about. You have it now. It's all yours. And I honestly like that. Like back when with games, when you buy it, you get what you get. You have the whole entire game to yourself. There's no other stuff, no bonus content that you have to pay money for, like those subscriptions or premiums. Like what you see is what you get. You get all of it when you buy a copy like this. And outside of the DLC, like in LittleBigPlanet right here, that's really all you get. Everything the game offers, really. Well, I guess the DLC gives some new features that you can get from having the game by its own, like the water and the other like power ups. But outside of that, you really get everything that the game offers. And that's why I honestly think that Sony would just pay attention to their fans and just keep disc games alive. And I guess CDs also. I don't know, but who knows? That's I don't know. This is just yeah. I basically made this whole video because of the whole situation about PlayStation wanting to put down physical games, and I was like, "Are you serious?" And so I wanted to show off this little collection of mine of the CDs right here and all the disc games right here and some cartridges, or just this one really. But yeah, outside of that's it for this video. It's gone on longer than I thought. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and what I had to say, and you get a wave goodbye from Sackboy. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.